Hi, welcome to Sewing for Madison. My name is Mary. I'm joined here by Miss Madison, and today we are going to do a fun in the hoop project on my PC 8500. We are gonna make a cookie. Yes, that's right, Madison. So we're gonna make a Christmas cookie, and this project is unique because you can do it one of two ways. You can make a pretend play cookie like we're gonna use for Madison's Play Kitchen, or you can attach a simple ribbon to the inside of the cookie during the whole embroidery process and hang it on a tree. So let's get started in our project. Okay, so let's go over the supplies that we're going to need for today's project. We have our embroidery design loaded into our machine. Again, we're using the Brother PC 8500. I'm using the 4x4 hoop, and I have pre-cut my piece of felt to fit 5x5. I have two pairs of scissors, one smaller for trimming and one bigger for cutting the actual felt. We have our dowel rod that will allow us to easily stuff this in the hoop project. We have our poly stuffing and all of our variety of threads. So let's get started in this project. Okay, so I'm going to go over some basic functions for this PC 8500. As you can see on your screen, you have the embroidery sets. That very first step right here where it says black and it has this little T on it, that is the placement stitch for the ribbon if you are going to be using the ribbon. In this particular instance, we are going to be skipping that set, and I want to show you how to do that. So if you go to your help screen here, and then you have a couple different buttons here. So if you go forward search, it is going to skip that step. That is where we are going to start our design. Okay, so we are to our final two steps of this project. So the front of my design is all completed, and I've gone ahead and I've attached the back piece of felt with two pieces of tape. For the backing, you want to make sure that you use the same color bobbin thread as your top thread when you can see your project from both sides. I know some people choose not to, they just use plain old white thread, but I really think that it gives it a nice professional look and a nice finished look when you match the same thread as the top thread. So let's go ahead and pop our hoop back in and finish this design up. Okay, great. We're going to remove this from the hoop from the machine. And as you can see, it left a little small opening up right here. This is where we're going to remove this piece of tape, and we are going to stuff the stuffing up inside here with the dowel rod. When it's complete, we're going to put it back in the machine, and the machine is going to sew up that little edge, and our project will be completed. Okay, so we have our cookie all stuffed. You can see here there's not a whole lot of stuffing in it. You don't want to overstuff when you're using it in the hoop design, because then your hoop won't fit back in your machine. Also, another tip that I can share with you guys is never use tearaway stabilizer for this kind of project. If you are stuffing, you can actually displace your project if you use tearaway stabilizer, because sometimes when you're using the dowel rod you can push into that stabilizer and tear it. So always use cutaway stabilizer when you're doing a stuffed in the hoop project. So let's go ahead and pop this back into our machine and do our final stitching. Okay, so now our project is finished and we have this nice, adorable, what is it, Madison?
A gingerbread man.
A gingerbread man. So I'm going to go ahead and give this to Madison. Madison, what do you think about this project? Was it fun and easy to do?
Yeah, it's good.
It's good. Okay, what are you going to do with that cookie?
Put it in Mr. Potato.
Oh, man. Mr. Potato Head.
Mr. Potato Head, just eat Mr.
Oh, was it a yummy cookie?
Yeah.
Good. All right, folks. So I hope that you enjoyed this tutorial today. If you did, make sure you smash that like button. You consider subscribing. And until next time, happy crafting.